And nothing else? Just the car?
Well, the manager has told us she had a girl answering your sister's description in the shop last night. She was given a lift home in the van.
What van?
Supermarket van. Now, we've interviewed the driver and we're satisfied that, well, he dropped her off here and she came into the house. Have you checked for any missing clothes?
Well, I had a look in the bedroom, but I can't be sure.
Friends and relations, I mean, I take it you phoned round.
Well, I'm just waiting for Anne Marie. She's the eldest.
Wonder what's going on over there.
Why don't you go round there and find out?
Couldn't just go round.
Well, you could always go round as in your capacity as secretary to the ratepayers.
I don't like sarcasm, Lucy.
Oh, Mum, I wasn't being sarcastic.
Don't know when you're doing it half the time. And I'm fed up with everyone else being rude about the ratepayers about getting it from my own family.
Oh, Mum, I think you're being a bit oversensitive.
No, I don't think I am.
Robin Tate mustn't have phoned her for a few days.
What was that?
She didn't mean anything, Mum.
You be quiet, Gordon. What are you inferring, young lady?
I wasn't inferring anything. I was just making a joke about Robin Tate not being in touch.
And you think that's funny, do you?
Not particularly. I think it's pathetic.
Robin and I are doing valuable community work. How dare you infer anything else? You'll apologise, young lady.
I apologise for the joke being so bad.
And what do you mean by that?
What I said.
You'll apologise properly.
I apologise for mentioning the great man's name so flippantly.
How dare you?
And what did he say?
Just that they found the car parked near the supermarket.
And?
We searched the house.
It isn't a game, you know.
He said sometimes they find people in the houses. Kids usually, though. And the car is all right.
Oh, that's a relief. Our Petra's still missing, but the car's all right. I should have been here when the police were here. You should have told them I was on my way over.
Well, I'm sure that would have impressed them. He said they'd interviewed the girls that work at the supermarket, and he's satisfied that Petra got home all right last night.
What the hell's she playing at?
I've given them a photo of her.
Did you tell them about that no mark across the road?
I told them that they'd been friendly recently and he'd gone off to London.
And what are they going to do about that?
Try and trace him, I suppose.
If she's with that Barry Grant, that's me finished with her.
I don't think she is.
Well, where is she then?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, love. I'd know if anything bad had happened to her.
Couldn't know.
Oh, I'd know. Believe me, I'd know.
What are your plans today, Gordon?
Nothing much, Mum.
And what about you, Lucy?
I'm going out.
Oh, where to?
We haven't decided yet.
We?
Jonah and I.
Oh, I see.
I'm going out with him this afternoon.
Look, Lucy, I don't think this is a good idea.
I've been out with him before.
But your father wasn't away then.
I see, so Dad hadn't gone away. I could have gone without you objecting.
It's not what I'm saying.
Well, what are you saying?
He's quite a bit older than you, and his background is completely different.
More colourful, you mean?
If you want it said, yes.
So you don't want me to go out with him because he's black?
I don't want you to go out with him just because he's black. Look, he's the one that's going to get hurt. Not me, not your father.
Look, I just want an afternoon out.
Have you made definite arrangements with him?
Well, he's calling round to the Grants for a meeting, and then he said he'd pick me up.
So you have made definite arrangements then, haven't you?
Yes, I suppose I have.
Come on, let's get in.
Nice area, Bob.
Yeah.
Nosy neighbours across the road, though.
Hey, Rasputin. Business before pleasure.
I'm going to go over there.
Why?
They must know where that Barry is.
I don't think she's with him, Marie. Leave it to the police anyway.
She went to the Isle of Man with him, didn't she? And lost the baby.
It wasn't his fault.
We never found out, did we?
Oh, sit down, Marie. It's no good dragging all that up now. What are you doing about the dinners?
He's getting them. God help him. What about you?
I'm not hungry.
Neither am I. Yeah.
What's that for?
It's me catalogue money. I haven't brought me card, though.
No, I'll mark it next time.
And her next door said she'll pay you next week. Again.
Oh, she can't order anything else, Marie. She owes me too much.
I'll tell her.
I wonder if she could be round at Jean's.
Who's she?
A girl she used to work with.
Well, give her a ring.
Don't know her number. I don't even know her second name.
That bloke Simpson will know, though, won't he?
I don't know where he lives.
I hate Sundays. The whole place comes to a full stop.
Do you think we should ring round the hospitals?
No, let the police do that.
I just feel so useless.
I know what you mean. I'm just going to give him a ring and see how he's getting on with the dinners. And then I'm going to go and see Bobby Grant.
I hope you don't mind me suggesting you, Bob.
No, I don't mind, Dennis, lad, but well, you're the shop steward now, aren't you?
We'll all be on the Defence Committee, Bobby. It's just that you'll be chairman.
All right, then. But don't forget, Sheila and the kids have only gone to Anglesey for the week, you know. Beats are awkward to meet here after that.
I don't expect to. Kenny said we can use the committee room. Down the Working Men's Club, anytime we want.
Yeah, and make a good headquarters there.
I never thought we'd be using that place as a campaign headquarters, eh? Remember the last time we were there? Drinking to Matty's future as one of the great unemployed.
So you'll do it then?
I'll do my best, Dennis, yeah.
That's all we're asking, Bob.
Thank God for that.
That's got him.
Hello?
Mr. Grant?
Yeah.
It's about your son, Barry.
Come in, please.
So he's just somewhere in London, then, is he?
Well, he's 24 years of age. I mean, what can you do?
Oh, well, I had to ask.
Yeah, I understand that, Heather.
I did call earlier, but you were out. And I've been lumbered with this other case as well.
Oh, aye.
I'm going to have a word with your neighbour next door, girl who was attacked.
How long's Petra Taylor been missing?
Yeah, just overnight. Yeah, quite sure she won't be with you all day.
Absolutely certain.
Probably just overreacting. It's all a plot to ruin my Sunday.
Overtime, is it?
No, just the way the rotor fell. Thanks for the tea.
You're welcome, mate.
What's she like?
Who? Petra Taylor?
Oh, the one who's attacked next door.
Oh, she's a corker.
Sure he didn't know you, Jonah?
Why are you asking me?
The way he stared at us.
Probably thought we were planning a revolution.
Hey, sorry about that, lads.
You could have told him, Bobby. He's staring at us as if we're right villains.
The reason he looked at you like that, Jack, was because I told him who you were.
What's your game?
Samantha Davis.
Yes?
What's it to you, mate?
Listen, I'm a detective.
And I'm Miss United Kingdom.
Warrant card in there.
That's your access card.
Listen, it's in there somewhere. Will you get your hands off me?
Would you like a cup of tea, Detective Constable?
Milk, no sugar. Shaken, not stirred.
Hey, I'm glad you've got a sense of humour, sir.
Sorry about your family troubles, Bob.
No big deal, really, Dennis. Our Barry's got a cob on and on the way to London. The young girl over the road's been missing for a few days. This young lady's next door been attacked by a pervert, and all the knickers have gone off the washing line. Just an ordinary little cul-de-sac, really.
You're a bit quiet than a dingle compared to you.
You do have the way of the young one there talking to Fabian at the yard.
Who of the yard?
Listen to these young fellas, will you?
So, lads, where do we go from here?
I'm going for a pint.
Oh, come on, Jack, you know what I mean.
There's not a lot we can do for the next 2 weeks.
They issued those 90-day notices at the right time, didn't they?
What better time for them than when the factory shut down for a fortnight?
It sounds as if you condone it, Bob.
Condone it? I'm just being realistic, Dennis.
When are we going to meet again? We'll have to have some sort of plan.
Get back here next Friday at 1 o'clock if that suits everyone.
Fine.
Nice.
Do you fancy that pint then, Dennis?
Switch me arm, Jack.
How about you, Jonah?
Nah, I've got somewhere else to go.
Oh. Cheers, Bob.
We'll see you Friday then.
See you, lads. Ta-ra.
See you, fellas.
I hope you haven't stayed to lecture me, Jonah.
Nah. I'll stay because I'm calling on Lucy. Your enthusiasm for the Action Committee was definitely underwhelming, though, Bob.
Well, I don't just want to see us getting knocked about for nothing.
I'm not having that. There's a lot we can do. We can fight like we did before. We didn't do so bad, did we?
It's the last time, wasn't it? I mean, this time we could waste a lot of time and effort and lose money.
You're talking as if you've been bought off.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Excuse me.
Hey, love, what can I do for you?
You can tell me where that son of yours is.
I don't know, love, except that he's down in London, but it's a big place, isn't it?
I'm telling you that if anything happens to our Petra because of him, he's got me to answer to.
Hey, you're interrupting the private conversation here, you know, love.
Who rattled your cage?
Oh, come on, Marie. They said they don't know where Barry is.
Hey, you better take it away, Michelle, yeah?
I'll go when I'm ready. I'm not having him telling me.
Why don't we go down to Simpson's office?
What good's that on a Sunday?
You might be able to find a telephone number for him. Then we can get in touch with that Jean she used to work
Is
with.
there anything I can do for you, love?
Just keep that dead leg of a son of yours away from our Petra.
You're not letting her get away with that, are you?
Yeah, the girl's upset, isn't she? She's been missing all night and he still don't know where she is. Anyway, getting back to you, what's this about being bought off?
A bad joke, Bobby. All I'm saying is that we should do something to stop them closing us down.
All right, such as?
Such as we asked the boys in the southeast to support us. Simple as that.
Jonah, nothing's that simple.
Why have you gone soft all of a sudden?
No, I haven't gone soft, but circumstances have changed since we were last out on strike.
Yeah, you're the foreman now, Bob.
Yeah, but I'll still go down the road with everybody else, won't I?
Have you honestly got nothing lined up if we do shut down?
Jonah, that's what I've said, haven't I?
So we've got nothing to lose. We fight to keep the place open. Simple as that.
No, the money men take their cash out and we go under. Simple as that.
This is not like you, Bobby Grant.
I don't want to kid anyone. I don't want to build anyone's hopes up. Okay, be realistic. That's what I'm saying.
What was that about?
How should I know?
What about your lunch?
We're having something out.
Not going to a public house.
There are other places.
Or a hotel, do you hear me?
Yes, Mum. We'll probably go and have a pizza or something like that.
And if he asks you out again, you'll have to say to get your father's permission first.
Actually, I asked him out this Sunday.
Don't get smart with me, young lady. Just you remember what I said to you earlier.
I'm sure he'd be touched to know you're so concerned about his welfare.
Oh, you can be infuriating at times. Do you know that?
Like mother, like daughter?
I'll go. Hiya.
Hi. I won't be a minute.
Oh, it's all right. We've got about an hour to get there. Mrs. Collins?
How did the meeting go?
Good, really.
What was all that noise about then?
Just politics.
I'm sorry, Jonah. I don't think Lucy should be going with you.
Look, I am going.
Oh, it's nowhere special. Only going down to the Pirouette of the Maritime Museum and something to eat somewhere. Only having for 2 hours, you see, so we can't go very far.
Sorry?
I've had my access cut down to 2 hours on a Sunday.
Access?
Yeah, me lad, Jason.
You have a son?
Yeah, great little kid, nearly 7 now.
And you're taking Lucy to see him?
No, I'll pick him up myself and then me and Lucy are taking him out somewhere.
No, I'm sorry, this isn't possible.
Mum, I'm not going to
The
stay.
problem is, my daughter is 16 years of age, And she's supposedly spending the afternoon with you and your 7-year-old son.
6-year-old.
Mum, you're getting this all out of proportion.
We're only going down to Pier Head.
You don't understand either of you, do you? I'm sorry, Lucy. I must forbid you to go.
Forbid?
Oh, Mum, please, will
I'm
you
sorry,
stop it?
I better go.
Just a minute. Can we get this into proportion? Look, all I want to do is spend an afternoon with a person I like, and another person who happens to be his child. Now, what's wrong with that?
I'll see you again.
Jonah, don't go! Jonah! You don't care about me or him. What bothers you is the same thing that bothered you on the Wirral.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying you're a snob. A terrible snob.
Oh, Lucy, leave it, will you?
Look, you brought us over here, and you sent me to that terrible school. And then you expected us not to change.
Just you remember your age. I'll only tolerate so much.
Yeah, well, so will I.
Lucy, will you just
Shut up,
leave
be
it,
quiet,
please?
Worried about me? I don't think you even care about me. What bothers you is what the neighbours will think.
Just you be careful what you're saying.
I hate it coming to live over here, but I think it's taught me a lot. Almost as much as I would have learned at Ladymount. Yeah, and the one thing I have learned is that I actually like people like Jonah. And you were wrong when you said he'd be hurt.
Don't misunderstand me. I've learned a lot from moving over here, too.
Yeah, but not enough to trust me.
Lucy!
Oh, Mum, leave it.
Can I
Let her
come?
go.
Lucy!
Mum, let her go.
Jonah! Jonah, wait!
So, he went through the patio windows, over the fence and into the wood.
This is the 3rd time I've been through it.
Times I've heard that. You'd be surprised how one more fact can emerge after the 3rd, 4th, even 5th telling.
Look, would you mind if I go and get on with a bit of gardening?
What about our lunch out?
Well, we've got to get cracking on, love.
It's all right, sir. I've nearly finished. You can't think of anybody who might bear a grudge against you?
Well, yes. There was once. But it was a few years ago now.
Who?
Sean Riley.
Irish?
No.
I thought you were going to do some gardening, Mr. Partridge.
So did I. Sorry. I won't say another word.
Right. So what makes you think this Mr. Riley might bear a grudge against you?
I helped him go into prison.
What for?
The Turkey affair.
Turkey as in Christmas dinner?
No, as in Istanbul. Sean Riley had organised a tour of Turkey.
Well, you never told me you'd been to Turkey.
It was a long time ago and it was a disaster. Not the sort of thing you talk about.
Would you like to start at the beginning?
There isn't a lot to tell.
Oh, I don't know. Sounds fascinating to me.
And me?
I was just 20 and I was done a bit of go-go dancing. And I saw an advert asking for girls to tour the Middle East. It sounded very romantic.
Well, how come you never told me?
Just let her carry on with the story, please, sir.
Sorry.
Anyway, Sean Riley was the man behind it. And we didn't get any further than spending 4 nights in Turkey. 7 of us virtually held prisoner. Anyway, we managed to sneak out of this place. You know.
No, what?
You know. A house where...
Bordello?
I don't really know what it was called, but it was definitely unsavoury. Got back home penniless, but a lot wiser, as they say.
What happened to Riley?
The police picked up a story from the embassy people, and he was arrested for a load of offences when he came back into the country.
And you think it was him who...
Oh, no. But you did ask me if there was anybody.
True. All right, thanks for your time.
Just think, Jason, a man sailed round the world in that yacht.
There you go, Jason. All right? It's lovely here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a great day. So we're going to have a look at the cannon, eh? He's a good lad.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Can you get off all right?
He's a nice lad.
Hey, you know what?
What?
I've been wanting to say some of those things to my mother for ages.
You might be right, but your family's still your family.
I know, but you don't choose your relatives, do you? Not like your friends.
Go on, Jason, go and play that cannon. He's a good lad.
Have you got any family?
2 hours on a Sunday afternoon. It's about time I got him back as well.
Hey, you know what?
What?
I don't want to go back.
You don't have to go back yet.
No, I mean at all. Well, not tonight, anyway. I want to stay with you tonight.
Okay, now there's lots to be said, but there's a lot of thought.
I have given it a lot of thought.
But I haven't, so I'm not being used by you to get at your mum.
Sounded like my mum then.
Well, I'm a bit older than you. And maybe your mum was only thinking what was best for you.
So you don't want me to stay?
Not under these circumstances, no.
I'll be off then.
Lucy, don't be silly. Look, I'll take Jason, grab a cab, I'll drop him off, and we can go for a drink and a chat.
No, it's all right.
Lucy! Look, I haven't got time to mess about. If we don't get him back on time, there'll be murder. Come on, sunshine.
Well, look, at least let's just get engaged. I mean, if only for my mum's sake.
You are ridiculous.
I'm only trying to make an honest woman of you.
You're trying to buy me.
All right, then. I'll tell you what.
What?
If I can't earn, say, 3 times as much as you do over the next 3 months, I won't mention marriage again. But if I do, we get engaged, right?
Are you serious?
Of course I am.
You'll lose.
Then risk it.
All right. Be a chance to shut you up. You're on.
Yeah, all right.
Gordon, let me speak to her.
Just a minute, Lucy. Mum wants a word. I know that, but...
Give me the phone, Gordon. Hello? Hello, Lucy. Oh, damn. What did she say?
Said she didn't want to speak to you, Mum.
Well, she didn't just ring up to say that. What else?
She said she wouldn't be home tonight, but not to worry because she's staying with a friend.
What? What friend?
She didn't say. She said it wasn't Jonah, though.
Oh, you should have let me speak to her. Just because your father's away.
Why did he have to go away today?
Oh, because his course begins tomorrow and he wants to settle in at Grand's overnight. I said he could have gone up today, but no, he had to go. Whatever were you thinking about, Gordon?
Now, look, Mum, that's not fair. It's about time you started to try to understand Lucy, you know? I mean, God, if she said she didn't want to speak to you, then she wouldn't. You don't handle her properly at all. And it's no use trying to blame it on Dad either.